Hello everyone, welcome back to Rosella Brina. It's good to be back making videos and stuff after 2 weeks hiatus, and I hope you guys stay healthy and still following this channel. This is the continuation of Girl Atsumu Part 4. For those who are new to my channel, you may watch the previous video of the series first. And this is a sequel from One Day a Girl Oikawa, so if you are interested, you may watch that video first. Thank you for all your support on this channel. I'm sending all my love to my subscribers by making lots of videos to appreciate your support and love. And just for disclaimer, I only own the idea and story of this video. Haikyuu and the characters belongs to the author, also the songs, the image, and the video background are not mine. A lot of my viewers are not subscribed to this channel yet, so please subscribe, love, and comment these videos. Also, please don't mind the mistakes and grammatical error because English isn't my first language. And now, please enjoy the story. I hope you like it and continue to give your love on this channel.
After a very long talk from Osamu, finally they left the house with Sakusa's car. "Omi? I didn't know you can drive. You should have told me." Sakusa shrugged, eyes never leaving the front, because he's always reminded by Osamu's annoying face. Drive him home safely was one of the rules he need to follow. Even taking out his boyfriend on a date can be such a hard task. "What would you do if I did?" Atsumu pouted and played with his bag. "Well, you can always visit me or something," he murmured softly while looking down, sneakily glancing at his boyfriend, who seemed very serious at driving. Atsumu blushed. His boyfriend truly looked good in his outfit, especially in casual clothes. He always felt underdressed when they went out together. Atsumu silently thanked Akira for her choice of outfit. "Hem? Do you mind if I come often?" "No need, I'm just joking. We're busy with practice already." Atsumu scratched his neck awkwardly. Sakusa scoffed. He lowered his mask and smiled at Atsumu. "But you're not objecting it, right?" Atsumu screamed inwardly. He couldn't resist when he saw that smug expression. It always made him wanted to kiss all over Sakusa's face. "Ugh, only if you insist." "Never mind, I changed my mind." Sakusa faked his stern face, making Atsumu pouted even more. "Ugh, you're such a tease." Sakusa chuckled and took off his mask. It's really rare for him to see his boyfriend's face without the mask, except when they're reading or practicing. "Why did you take it off?" "What do you think?" Atsumu raised one of his eyebrows. "Dunno, you felt a bit hot." "By your hotness?" "Omi?" Atsumu hid his eyes with his palm. He didn't know since when his man became so corny. Very unlike Sakusa Kihumi. "I just want to get used to this." Atsumu nodded, understanding his man's intention. Sakusa did mention something along wanting to treat his phobia. He also asked Atsumu to help him. Little by little, Sakusa got used to not wearing his mask, pleased with Atsumu. "But really though, why are you getting so antsy? It's not like you to do things hurriedly." Sakusa only hummed softly. "I know it's hard for you too." I never." Atsumu shut his mouth as he jolted when Sakusa reached for his hand. His mouth gaped open as he looked down at his boyfriend's warm hand on top of his, one of his hands still handling the steering wheel. For sure, Sakusa was never the one who initiated physical contact. Well, it's not like he hated it, he's just too shy to start it. Usually Atsumu was more of the touchy one, so Sakusa never felt the need to initiate it. "I noticed you seemed holding back a lot." Atsumu looked away. He felt Sakusa's palm tighten, comforting him silently. It's true, Atsumu was always very touchy towards the people close to him. So of course, he would be sticking to his man a lot. But he held back, because he knew Sakusa's phobia. He didn't know his boyfriend would notice about it. "You didn't even told me about this." "This? Atsumu huffed. His boyfriend was still sulky after all, about him lying. Ami is very petty. It's not my intention to lie to you." "I know. Just from now, please tell me everything." Sakusa frowned and sighed. He felt saddened, as he's the last one to know about his boyfriend's condition. When he's thinking about it, somehow he felt a weird feeling which made his stomach churn. "You told your captain instead." Atsumu smirked and looked at his man. "Oh, don't tell me Omi is jealous." Atsumu continued and teased his man a lot. Sakusa didn't reply and quickly wore back his mask. Why did you wear it again?" "I can't see your face." Atsumu whined and kept pulling Sakusa's hand. "Nothing." Atsumu pouted more and moved closer to see his man's expression better. He finally noticed and giggled. Ah, you're hiding your blushing cheeks with the mask, right? Nonsense. But your ears tip are bright red, Omi. He pointed at the man's ears. It's cute. When he saw Sakusa got very embarrassed from a mere teasing. I told you not to be jealous of Kita-san. He only consoled me a few times. Consoled you? I mean, Omi? You know I would never cheat. Sakusa snorted. He met the man before at the Nationals. Just a quick glance and he knew that Kita got something for Atsumu. It went past a friendly behavior to affectionate for a captain-member relationship. Come on, I know Kita-san isn't like that. Sakusa gulped as Atsumu started to hug his hands, clingy. Usually it wouldn't be a problem, but now it is. Omi? The cherry on top, Atsuma's whiny voice. Atsumu. You're... Hey, what's wrong, Omi? Sakusa gulped and tried to move his hand, but Atsuma's hugged him even tighter. It's... You're... Sakusa looked down at his hand and gritted his teeth. Why is your face got even redder? I'm not teasing you though. But you're... Sakusa took a deep breath. Chest. Atsumu finally understood. He forgot that he's a girl now? He released Sakusa's hand with a tired laugh. Ami? Look in front. Sakusa hit the brake quickly. They almost got into an accident. If only Sakusa was too late. They're gone for. I told you not to distract me when I'm driving. I'm not. Sakusa almost rolled his eyes, but then he saw Atsuma's pouty mouth and got even more distracted. He looked away, already imagining Osamu's mad face. Ami, it's red. Time skip. It's almost a wonder how they arrived at their destination safely, with how Atsumu always unintentionally seduced him, or maybe Sakusa was just a bit edgy lately. Now that Atsumu knew his boyfriend didn't mind him being clingy, he's getting more touchy. Sakusa parked the car. They visited an aquarium theme park, the place Atsumu always wanted to go, before they became official. Omi, hurry up. Yes. Sakusa smiled when he saw Atsuma's cheerful face. Of course it's hidden under the mask. Atsumu was already jumping around and running to get the ticket. Omi, should we buy this package? You want to see the show, right? Let's buy this one. Sakusa didn't reply. He only took out his wallet silently, letting Atsumu bought the ticket he wanted. Let's go, Omi. Yeah. Maybe it's the best feeling Atsumu felt since he turned into a girl. Atsumu. Atsumu turned around, confused. Sorry, Omi, did I walk too fast? Sakusa shook his head. He slowly walked towards his man and reached for his hands. It's crowded. We'll be separated if you walk ahead. Sakusa reasoned, then he looked away, as he's too shy with his action. Atsumu smiled ears to ears. He stroked the hand, while grinning happily. Hey, you're so cute when you're like this, Omi. I should make you flustered often. Don't you dare. But you're adorable. I'm not. Okay, I'll give in, because Omi is very obedient today. Sakusa scoffed, and didn't argue more. He wanted to enjoy the day, without any arguments. Atsumu swung their hands back and forth. He's happy, as they could openly hold hands. They looked like a normal couple, so there's no one judging them. Sakusa glanced at Atsuma's head. He's a bit distracted by the fact that his man was slightly shorter than before. It's like Atsumu was in a perfect height to hug. Omi, what's wrong? Sakusa gulped. Atsumu somehow looked adorable, as he tilted his head to look up. Nothing. But you're staring. Atsumu smirked, and moved his head closer to the man's shoulder. Am I that pretty? You didn't admit when I asked you before. Sakusa gulped, trying to ignore his boyfriend by looking around. Let's go buy drinks first. Atsumu giggled as his boyfriend stuttered. He watched Sakusa bought them lemon juices. Sakusa handed him the drink, and took a sip. Alright, you said I'm hot, not pretty. Heck. Oh, it's true. Atsumu laughed, and softly patted his man's back. Sakusa glared at his man. Shut up. Make me. Atsumu wasn't aware of his words. He didn't know he sounded a bit too seductive. And he definitely didn't know what to expect as Sakusa lowered his mask and bent down to match their height. He froze when his boyfriend gave a light peck on his mouth. Then Sakusa wore his mask again with a satisfied face, leaving Atsumu dumbfounded as his brain still trying to process. I'll do it again if you keep talking. Atsuma's cheeks was blushing red. He played with his hair nervously. He knew Sakusa was the man of words, so he didn't dare to tease anymore. It's not good for his heart. After all, it's really rare for them to kiss publicly. And Sakusa wasn't too keen of duck. Since when Omi got so brave? Sakusa huffed. He didn't know either what got into him. But maybe the idea of his boyfriend getting comforted by another man, a certain man, bugged his mind a lot lately. A tiny bit part of him was scared that Atsumu would leave him because he's too boring. So he's trying to express it through actions. He liked it more than just spouting words. But I don't mind teasing you if it means I get more kisses. Atsumu smiled brightly, making Sakusa feel guilty and happy at the same time. Guilty because he used to reject Atsuma's kisses. Only this time. Hey, I thought you will kiss me more often. Sakusa smiled. His boyfriend was truly so cute. I will if you behave. Atsumu brightened up immediately, his eyes sparkling. I'm always good though. But you like it when I got naughty sometimes, right Omi? No more kiss? I'm kidding. Omi, don't get mad. No Omi. They continued walking. The first place to go was the aquarium, or course. At first, Atsumu was very excited, always pulling Sakusa around to hurry. But then, when they sat down to eat lunch, early dinner, because it's quite dark already, Sakusa noticed Atsumu went quiet. Is the food bad? Eh? No, it's really good. Why? There's something in your mind, isn't it? Atsumu huffed. As always, his boyfriend was very observant. I was thinking about the dolphins show. They're really cute. Eh? What did you forget, Omi? We went there just now before we eat. Sakusa took a bite and gulped down. He definitely wouldn't admit that he didn't watch the show. He's too busy looking at Atsumu, who seemed very dazzling today, somehow. Yeah, it's fun. Did you really have fun? Well, I thought maybe you're just following all my requests and don't like this place. Atsumu, it's okay, I have fun. Atsumu nodded and played with the straw on his smoothie. How about you? Of course I'm very happy. Sakusa's eyebrows furrowed, even the tone sounded fake for his sharp ears. Well, he got a tendency to notice every single thing about his boyfriend. He reached Atsuma's hands and grabbed it gently. Aomi. Atsumu. Atsumu gulped. He knew Sakusa was being serious. It's nothing, I'm just being silly, that's all. I told you. Whatever you're thinking right now isn't silly. Atsumu smiled sadly at their joined hands. I'm just scared. Of me, my body. What if I stayed a girl forever? What about my career? Volleyball? What about? Shush, calm down, Atsumu. Atsumu started to break down. He sobbed and hiccuped, somewhat looking elegant in his man's eyes. Or maybe Sakusa was just too love-struck to see Atsuma's real messy face. Sakusa surely needed an eye checkup. He moved closer and wiped the tears on the man's cheeks using his handkerchief. Luckily Atsumu didn't wear any makeup. Sakusa noticed the look from people around them, judging him because he made a girl cry. Well, he didn't care about those stares. All he's thinking about was his boyfriend's well-being, that's it. And, you, us? Yes, I understand. Atsumu kept on blabbering everything he kept by himself. Sakusa knew the man had a habit to talk a lot when he cried, so he let Atsumu talk it out until he's satisfied. Not long, Atsumu calmed down and sipped his drink silently. Do you want to talk about it? Atsumu nodded, eyes still puffy and red from crying. Sakusa couldn't help but to smile. Atsumu looked adorable. Okay. So what's in your mind? It's not just about you became a girl, right? Atsumu nodded, but then shook his head, making Sakusa confused. I mean, you're half correct. But it got something to do with that too. I don't want to push you, okay? You can talk whenever you're ready. Atsumu bit his lips. It's now or never. You changed a lot when I became a girl. Like, more gentle. Sakusa frowned. Is it a bad thing? No, that's not what I mean. Atsumu let out a big huff. I thought you were acting like that just because I change. Not because I'm your boyfriend. Or something, it's just my dumb thought so. Wait, I think you misunderstood something. Atsumu shook his head, now his face looked a bit furious. I'm not. You clearly changed your behavior towards me. Sakusa was taken aback by Atsuma's sudden outburst. Don't cry again, please. I'm not. Atsumu wiped his eyes aggressively. He's quite a crybaby, like literally. Okay, I do change, okay, I did it on purpose. Atsuma's breath hitched, his palm tightened, waiting for the next words. But it's because I tried to be a better boyfriend for you. It doesn't have anything to do with your sudden change. Sakusa stroked Atsuma's hair softly. It felt longer than he used to feel. You're already a great boyfriend, Omi. I never complained, because you're doing great already. But it burdened you, isn't it? Our last date, I know you're trying to hold my hand, but you seemed hesitant, so I thought maybe you want me to start it first. Atsumu sniffed. Sakusa truly never missed a thing about him. So I braved myself to do it, to hold your hand first like I did today. But you took it the wrong way. Now Atsumu felt guilty. He didn't know how hard it was for Sakusa to even hold hand publicly, or even kiss him like today. Sakusa's trying his best to change. Sorry, Omi. Shush, it's fine. I don't want you to feel sorry about it. I just want you to have a normal skinship. But if you don't like it, Atsumu, I never hate your touch. Atsuma's eyes blinked. To hear such words from Sakusa was a big honor. In fact, I love every single thing you do to me, including when you're being clingy. That's why I tried to change. I want to be honest to you. Sakusa stroked Atsuma's hand, eyes locking with each other. It's not just because I became a girl. Of course not. I'm sorry. Atsumu looked down, ashamed to meet his man's eyes. Atsumu. Sakusa gently raised Atsuma's chin. I changed because I love you. I love you, Atsumu, man or woman, I don't care. I love you, Atsumu. Atsumu teared up. He made grabby hands towards Sakusa, who understandingly took the man into a hug. I love you too, Omi. I'm sorry. I just heard people talking about how lucky we are. And I thought you won't do these things if I turn back. I'm scared you don't want me to change. Sakusa scoffed and stroked Atsuma's back. Don't mind them, let's hold hands too next time. Really? You will let me on our next date? Yeah. Hugging too? Yeah. Kiss? Yeah. Atsumu giggled and hugged his man tighter. Sakusa smiled. He succeeded in making his man cheerful again. He patted Atsuma's hair as the man hummed happily. Atsumu really liked his hair patted. Be prepared, Omi, I'll steal a kiss from you next time. Only a kiss. Sakusa stood back and took off his mask. His hand still holding Atsuma's waist. So you only want a kiss a day? It's no more kiss for today. Atsumu blushed, face red, as he lightly hit Sakusa's chest. Ugh, you're teasing me. Sakusa laughed, a very rare one which made Atsumu stunned when he heard it. Now give me a kiss. You had your fill for today. I want more kisses. Omi? Yes. Sakusa gave Atsumu all kisses he wanted for the rest of their date. They walked a bit more, took lots of photos, then decided to go home, before the night curfew, which was added today by Osamu. Atsumu looked at his side. Omi? You love me, right? Yeah. Say it. I love you, Atsumu. Atsumu giggled, which made Sakusa almost stop driving, and kissed him instead. I love you too, Omi, but I think we have a problem. Sakusa raised his eyebrows. What? Well, we can't do it, because there might be a baby. Omi, watch the road. Time skip. Osamu stood in front of the door, eyes judging his brother's appearance, which looked quite messy. He stared at Sakusa menacingly. Care to explain why my brother's eyes are red and his lips are swollen?
That's all for this part 4, and this is the last part of this series. Don't forget to turn on the notification on my channel for the next video. Please subscribe and like the video if you haven't done it yet. See you on the next video.